Hey everyone, Tactics here, and today we got a bunch of exciting news, maybe bittersweet news, you could phrase it, regarding Shadowlands Season 4, actually. So we got a blue post here, I'm going to be going through that and give you my thoughts on it. So Season 3 underway, they want to announce that eventually there is going to be a Shadowlands Season 4 after Season 3 runs for a typical duration, probably somewhere in the 6 to 8 month range there. Basically, it's going to be a whole bunch of new PvP stuff, new mounts, titles, a new gear level, and a new Eternal Gladiator title. Again, you guys know I'm not a big PvP guy, so I'm going to stop talking about PvP now, but that's kind of cool. Mythic Plus stuff. So this is going to be a big thing for me. They're going to be introducing an entirely new dungeon pool for Shadowlands Season 4, and this is something myself and a ton of other Mythic Plus players have been asking for a very long time. They're bringing back old dungeons into the rotation that we're going to get to play. So all the mega dungeons are in, both Tazavesh, both Mechagon, and both Karazhan. Personally, Karazhan there, my favorite dungeon of all time. Really excited to see that back in the pool. And on top of this, 2 Warlords of Draenor dungeons that we get to vote on. There's a poll here. I'll link that in the description, guys, if you want to vote. But that's super exciting. You have a choice between Auchindoun, Bloodmaw Slag Mines, Everbloom, Grimrail Depot, Shadow Moon, Burial Ground, Skyreach, and Upper Black Rock Spire. So really excited about that. And then the last thing they're adding is raiding. All 3 raids are going to be relevant in Shadowlands Season 4. There's going to be a progenitor-themed affix that will infuse the mechanics of these raids, making them more difficult and making them drop better gear. So super interesting. Season 4 is going to come with basically an increased gear level from what it sounds like. Potentially a new Mythic Plus affix. No idea on that yet. It's not talked about here. But there's a lot to talk about here. So I mean, WoD Dungeons is really exciting to see them kind of using that scaling technology to bring back these dungeons that people really love, and just experiment with that. It makes me really hopeful for 10.0. But if we're talking about 10.0, this announcement pretty much means that 2022 10.0 release is completely off the table. It was already pretty unlikely, but I'm really glad that we're getting some content to kind of dig our teeth into here. For all the time we're going to be spending in this patch, as opposed to just waiting, like 14 months like we did in Siege of Orgrimmar, or all the time we waited even in 8.3 and 9.0, right? Just a super long patch with no new things coming in. This seems like something that was relatively low effort for them to do, that they could just throw together and put in, and it would bring people back to the game and act almost like a new patch. And even the raid stuff, this was something I wasn't expecting at all, and I'm really excited to kind of dive into this. Really curious how this progenitor-themed affix is gonna shape out. I want it now. I'm really excited. I'm fine to skip Season 3 and go straight to Season 4. This has got me super hyped, even if it means that, pretty much now guaranteed we're not going to be seeing patch 10.0 until next year at some point. I'm really excited for the future based on these changes alone. Maybe we'll have that kind of 2 dungeons rotating in every season thing that I know myself and a few other people have talked about. Really interested. Would love to know what you guys think about this. How do you feel about this new dungeon rotation? How do you feel about Season 4? Are you excited? Are you not a big fan of having to wait forever for 10.0? Let me know. But let's actually dive a little bit down into these WoD dungeons, because that's the big thing. So you can vote. Again, I'll link that in the description. But that's what really interests me. I already have it open. There we go. Gosh, what am I gonna vote for? I think Grimrail Depot is like a pretty easy win. I think all around these bosses are it's a really cool dungeon. Bosses are decent. Maybe the middle boss is kind of weird, but honestly, I think it's a good dungeon. I think it's probably the favorite dungeon of the general population out of all of the WoD dungeons, so I assume it's going to win. But what is going to get that second place? That's what I'm curious about. And I was going through the bosses, and I think all of them have a few annoying bosses. Like I can see this first guy with the shield just taking a long time, but I can see this as Azakel. I can see him being a super difficult boss in like Tyrannical, right? Kind of thinking of it from a Mythic Plus perspective. Bloodmaw, I think, would actually be a pretty good dungeon, Mythic Plus wise. I don't see anything that seems... I don't remember anything that seems terribly difficult. I could be looking at trinkets. I don't think the trinkets are updated, actually. I think the trinkets all got changed. Yeah, they're all like stat sticks and stuff. Hopefully they revert these to be what they were back in the day, but I guess we'll see. Iron Dogs, I just remember that second boss being super annoying, and this third boss I can see being a bit of a problem on Tyrannical as well, just one-shotting people with that fixate attack. Shadow and Burial Grounds, probably pretty good. The first boss with the runes, maybe a little annoying. Bone Maw's probably going to be a bit annoying as a tank anyways. But overall, decent dungeon. Skyreach, I just really hate Rukran. Sure. And Arachnath. I think those are probably going to be a bit of a problem. Everbloom was a great dungeon. Bosses are a little gimmicky though, right? Because this guy had like the water mechanic where you had to like make it hit him to extend the phase and you had to block it or something like that. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've done these dungeons, obviously. Ancient Protectors could be a little annoying. The Council fight. I don't know if they'd make you fight this optional boss or not. I guess that's up in the air. Upper Blackrock Spire is a good one. I can see the bridge boss being super annoying, though. I actually don't remember playing Upper Blackrock Spiral that much besides the bridge boss. I can't really remember what any of these bosses do. Yeah, would love to know what are you guys voting for? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm so excited for this. For me, yeah, for sure Grimrail. And I have no idea what my other one would be. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I'm also, again, we're going back to that Karazhan. Where is it? I can't see. Return to Karazhan. I'm so excited for this. Man, not even looking at trinkets, but like, I loved Karazhan. I think the Karazhan, even as Mythic Plus, was really, really good. I'm super excited to get back into Karazhan as a Mythic Plus dungeon as part of the new season. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video. Pretty short, pretty sweet, right to the point. But let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I'm super excited. Disappointed means long 10.0, but I'm really, really happy we're getting more content that we're going to be able to play instead of just kind of being stuck in the same old thing for the same amount of time anyways, right? So I think I'm really liking the direction Blizzard has been going recently. They've made a lot of good decisions in 9.2, and I think this is another fantastic decision. I'm hoping that continues into 10.0. Really excited for that announcement on April 19th, I believe. So yeah, let me know how you feel. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel for more content regarding this, Mythic Plus, rating, tanking, all that kind of stuff. You can check me out on my Twitch channel as well. Tactics on all platforms here, obviously on YouTube, on Twitter, Twitch. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.